When the Prophet ﷺ performed his Umrah and Hajj, after the Tawaf, he went to the mountains of Safa and Marwa and performed a sa'i between them. The Prophet ﷺ exerted himself, walking from the mountain of Safa to Marwa and then back to Marwa again. And he commanded us to do so as well. This in reality is in remembrance of the great incident of Hajar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Ibrahim alayhi salam to leave his family in this barren desert of Makkah. You can only imagine and think for a moment how difficult that must have been on everyone. On Ibrahim alayhi salam, Hajar did not have clarity on what was going on. And she asked him what was going on. And Ibrahim alayhi salam pointed to the heavens, and Hajar said that if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that commanded you, then he will surely take care of us. As Ibrahim alayhi salam is leaving, if you think about it, it must have been so hard for him, leaving his wife and young infant child in the desert. What would happen to them? How would they take care of themselves? But Ibrahim alayhi salam had a legacy of trusting Allah. And everything about the Hajj and Umrah is built around his legacy because it's a lesson for us to learn. Trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hajar is in this desert. Her child is crying, thirsty, hungry. She begins to look for water. They're in a valley surrounded by mountains, so she doesn't know if water lies on the other side of these mountains. So she climbs Mount Safa to look at its peak if any water is visible. And then she rushes to Marwa. And when she gets there, she looks around. She doesn't see anything. You know, when a person is so desperate, you think to yourself, maybe I missed something. Let me go look again. And she rushes back. And she does this again and again, running between these mountains, looking for water for her child. Only Allah knows what du'as she must have made, how much she must have cried, how sincere this mother was in that moment, that her act was so beloved to Allah that it was preserved and will be repeated until the Day of Judgment. On the other hand, Ismail alayhi salam takes his heel, he strikes the ground, and water begins to gush out, teaching us that your job is to search and Allah's job is to deliver. Today, when we go to Umrah, when we go for our Hajj, and we're walking between Safa and Marwa, it's easy to get lost just in the stroll. But the money lies in reflecting. The benefit lies in you putting yourself in the shoes of Hajar. That desperacy. You're not looking for water this time. You're looking for guidance. You're looking for rahmah. You're looking for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's love. And it's people that desire and yearn and are willing to put hard work into something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will always deliver to as well. We pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts from us and allows us to be those who walk between Safa and Marwa with the sincerity and love of Hajar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.